Hey guys! Welcome back sa aking channel. This is Master Renz. So sa videong ito, manonood tayo kay Depths of Despair na ang pamagat ay 10 scary ghost videos that will make your skin crawl. Mga nakakatakot to. So subscribe kayo dito kay Depths of Despair. Actually, napakaganda ng mga video nito eh. Saka syempre, mag-subscribe kayo sa aking channel na Master Renz para lagi tayo magkasama sa panonood. So wag na natin patagalin to. Let's go sa go!
The hospital. A man named Valente works as a nurse in a hospital and says that many strange things have been happening inside the place. From seeing doors open on their own to shadow figures lurking in the dark. Many of the nurses...
Pag mga ospital talaga, legit yan. Legit. Kasi alam naman natin na marami diyang namamatay din eh, 'di ba? Kaya yung mga pagpaparamdam niya sa ospital mostly, lalo na pag mga graveyard shift, I think talagang legit yan.
say they experience all kinds of things when they are alone at night in the hospital. The following video was actually sent to him by a female security guard who was doing the night shift alone, patrolling the hospital when something strange happened. Not sure what to make of it, she pulls her phone out and records this.
Nako, walang tao. Patay tayo nito. Patay tayo dyan. Nako. Ang creepy nun. Katakot.
A strange knocking sound can be heard on one of the glass doors, but as she goes over to check it out, it's clear that nobody is on the other side. The moment she turns around, the knocking comes back more aggressively, but once again, there's nobody there. They believe the strange paranormal events are due to the amount of people who have lost their lives in the hospital. But let me know what you think. Occupied. The following video comes from a woman named Destiny Sanchez and was taken by her husband who was installing a Wi-Fi system in an old house that was built in 1954.
Nako,
While alone in the
1954.
house doing his
Tagal na
work, he
pala nito.
notices something disturbing that he just cannot explain. Watch closely.
There's nobody in here. Pag ano talaga, pag mga 1954 nga, mga ganyang bahay, mga lumang-luma, talagang mostly may mga malaki ang chance na may mga nagpaparamdam sa ganyan.
Somewhere close by, a faint voice can be heard whispering desperately for help. Creeped out, he completes his installation and decides to contact the homeowner about the voice. When the woman says her daughter also complained about hearing a voice, saying the exact same things Destiny's husband captured. He believes something terrifying has happened here in the past, seeing as the house is quite old and must have a tragic history. Early shift. In the next video, a woman was working a very early morning shift inside a big building. She was the first person to arrive on the premises, and while beginning to work on the lower floors of the building, she heard a very disturbing loud sound coming from the dining room on the upper floors of the building, which immediately seemed strange to her, as she should be the only one inside the building. She pulls her phone out and heads upstairs as she records. This is what she captured.
Sobrang aga niya, no? Actually share ko lang sa mga nakakakwentuhan ko din sa ganyan nung nagtatrabaho pa ako sa mga dito sa Pilipinas, yung mga sa hotel, may mga narinig akong kuwento dun na mga nauuna daw silang pumasok lalo na yung mga madaling araw talaga 3:00 mostly papasok sila. May mga kuwento sila na ganyan daw na may mga pagpaparamdam daw, mostly sa mga madaling araw talaga. Nakakatakot yung ganyan, ikaw lang mag-isa. Naku, ang dilim. Naku, may ano nga, parang nahikab yung boses, parang nahikab. Katakot yun, no? Naku, namatay. Grabe ang creepy nito, ah. Uy, yung ilaw. Uy, naku.
As she enters the dark dining room, a terrifying lamenting sound can be heard, as if someone was suffering. Creeped out by what she hears, she tries to maintain a calm composure and just heads to the lift to get out of there. But just as she enters the lift, a pair of footsteps can be heard running towards her. It's as if someone was running to reach the lift and enter with her before the doors closed. And that seems to be the case because while in the lift, she notices something disturbing and takes a picture of this.
Oh, creepy, oh. Ano yun? Uy, ayun, oh.
What looks like a terrifying, sinister, pale face can be seen in the reflection of the elevator, with big black eyes.
Kahit ang creepy, ang ano ko lang, hindi kaya ano lang yan. Ano man tawag dyan, yung sa mga imagination, yung may nabubuong image lang talaga. Although nakakatakot yung mga eksenang kinunan niya. Pero sa picture, may mga nagsasabi na din na baka nabuong image lang yan. Hindi naman talaga totally yun yung itsura ng multo. Kaya ewan ko, ah. Although nakakatakot nga din.
Eyes and a black mouth. Since then, she never wanted to do the early shift alone ever again. But the question still remains, just who or what is this? In the mosque. In the following video, a man was praying inside a mosque with his family just like he would do regularly. However, on this particular occasion, he hears a strange sound and decides to record as he looks around, when all of a sudden he notices what he believes to be a jinn inside the mosque. Watch closely.
Ito na ito, ngaji na weh. Lagu. Erwan, sekitaran masjid. Apa na weh?
Ano yun? Ayun, oh. Nako.
Apa na weh? Weh, apa na weh?
Nako, nakatingin.
Weh, ni. Sumpah weh. Boleh wah. Bani weh.
What looks like a creepy pale grey face with dark eyes
Baka mukhang kwago. Ewan ko sa observation, mukha siyang kwago.
can be seen lurking above, before walking off and disappearing into the darkness. The figure seems to be wearing religious attire, leading some to believe that the jinn is also Muslim. But let me know what you think. Strange encounter. A woman named Kikyo explains that ever since moving into a new house in a different neighborhood, strange things started happening. The previous residents of the house gave her some warnings about the property, as they left behind strange items like holy water and other things.
Desde que nos mudamos aquí a la casa empezaron a suceder cosas rarísimas. Sin embargo, nunca había sentido nada en la casa. La cuestión es que cuando nos mudamos de casa, los ex vecinos, los ex personas que estuvieron rentando aquí nos dijeron que pues que esta casa según tenía algo porque todas las parejas casadas se terminaban separando. Otra cosa es que nosotros encontramos como clavos en las esquinas de las puertas y moneditas también metidas en los rincones. Esos son rituales.
On one night, while returning home late at night with her husband, Kikyo notices her neighbor's car door left wide open with nobody around. Worried that something may have happened, they go up to the car and see who's inside, and things get a little strange. Take a look.
Oigan, amigos, estoy bien preocupada porque no sé qué le pasó a mi vecina, güey.
Naiiwang bukas.
¿Eh?
After checking the car and seeing that it's empty, they decide to talk for a moment before knocking on the neighbor's door.
No me acuerdo de su nombre. ¿O le hablaremos a la policía?
No, hay que ver si contesta.
Su garage.
Pero si no estuviera ahí, no estaba el carro.
Ah, mira, yo creo que ya prendió la luz. ¿No? ¿Este lámpara? No, a ver, bájala.
Tócala un poquito más fuerte.
Ay, le tocas tú, me da miedo.
¿Ah?
Le tocas tú, me da miedo.
Takot na sila. Natatakot na. Uy! Ano yun? Isa pa nga. Ayun, oh. Baka may mukha, ah.
Uy, la mierda. Uy, la mierda. Uy, tiene una pinche mierda ahí. Uy, uy. Tiene como se ve como una cabeza, te lo juro.
Una señora, ¿no?
Ah. No sé. Hi, hola, soy yo, la vecina de al lado.
Who is it?
It's me, your neighbor. The next door neighbor.
We're trying to let you know. We're trying to let you know your car is open.
¿Ah?
Your car is open.
¿Qué pasó?
Su carro tiene toda la puerta abierta.
¿Mi carro?
Sí.
Oh my God. How can we open?
No sabía español. Soy yo, su vecina de al lado.
Oh my God.
Sí, su carro tiene toda la puerta abierta.
Alguien la vio.
Su vecina. Sí, está.
Yeah.
¿Quiere que le hablemos a la policía?
Virgen del Carmen. Alguien la vio. Y él tiene la llave.
¿Quién?
El que viene a robar acá todo el tiempo.
Ya.
La batería.
Baka nilooban lang talaga yan.
esta puerta ya no trabaja porque la rompió. Y la policía no hace nada, ¿sabe?
As she knocks on the neighbor's window, she notices a creepy face staring back at her, which
Ayun
she
nga, oh.
didn't believe was actually the old woman. Although you can see the same color clothing, so it could be the
Ayun nga,
lady. But why was she hiding? Even stranger, she comes out and doesn't seem too concerned about the open car door. But now, ever since knocking on her door and speaking to her, things have gone worse back at their own house. The next night, she goes live with her audience, while her family is asleep, and this happens.
¿Está alguien contigo durmiendo? Sí, está mi esposo. Mis 2 hijos están aquí. Los ronquidos que están escuchando son de él. No hay nadie en la casa. Hoy se escuchan también pisadas en el techo, güey. También, ahorita ya estoy más tranquila que hace rato, porque hace rato cuando hice un live también y salí y estaba mi cajón de abajo de la cama abierto. Se escuchó el ruido cuando yo estaba grabando, ese video lo subí.
Oh, yun, oh. Nagkalat yung gamit, oh. Live to, live to.
Pero no mames, gente, hace rato yo quería llorar porque tenía mucho miedo, neta.
Hirap matulog ng ganyan. Nako, ayan na.
Ay, no, gente, yo creo que le voy a hablar a la policía porque neta que no. Y es que no están tocando mi ventana. No está tocando mi ventana, es la puerta del cuarto la que están tocando, no mames. Hay alguien afuera de la puerta del cuarto, güey. Pero no es un puto humano.
Nako.
Ay, no.
Hindi daw tao.
Voy a sentar aquí porque ya se recorrieron mis hijos. Entonces.
No, te pintaste aquí.
Ala. Nakakatakot yun, Oh, napahinto siya, oh. Tulog na yung mga anak niya. Ang creepy nun.
¿Se ven en dónde están mis hijos? Carajo.
She begins to hear all sorts of strange sounds coming from around the house, along with music and knocking on her bedroom door. But what shocks her the most is hearing her child's voice, quite loudly, even though they are both fast asleep next to her. She begins to panic but tries to stay calm to not disturb her family, but the worst is yet to come.
Naku, meron pa. Hindi siya makakatulog, oh. Uy. Nako. Ayan na. Pinaglahon na yung ilaw mo. Hirap ng ganyan, no? Kitang-kita sa mukha ni ate mo na hindi siya makakatulog eh. Dahil sa mga nangyayari. Tapos siya lang, saka yung mga anak niya yung nandyan.
Te doy permiso, no te doy entrada, no te doy permiso, no te doy entrada, no te doy permiso, no te doy entrada, no te doy permiso, no te doy entrada.
Nako.
No te doy permiso, no te doy.
The lights in the room start to flicker on and off by themselves, and the knocking on the door gets more aggressive. She believes these events have something to do with the previous night, where she knocked on her neighbor's door and saw a creepy face watching through the window, and then interacting with the woman afterwards. But until further updates, this one remains a mystery. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over. Talk and Depths of Despair White Tea. The phone call. A Reddit user was working as a rehab nurse, and one night a patient suddenly died. They prepared the woman's body for her family to come and visit one last time, and for the mortuary to come and take her away afterwards. The hall was mostly empty and there was nobody anywhere near her room. It was in the middle of the night, so no TVs would turn on, when all of a sudden, the now deceased woman's call light turns on out of nowhere. The rehab nurse heads down there to turn it off. A few moments later, they turn on again. This time the nurse answers it on the phone, so it turns off without having to go back down there. And that's when the speaker turns on and something creepy is heard. Listen closely.
Nakakatakot yan, no? Baka siguro yung multo hindi niya pa alam na patay na siya. Baka siguro kaya nagaganyan, tumatawag. Akala niya buhay pa siya.
A disembodied voice can be heard talking, although it's hard to make out what is being said. Many people in the comments say they hear the words birthday and daughter died, and they believe this is the spirit of the patient still reliving a scene from its former life, not knowing that it has already passed on. But I'll let you be the judge of that. VR. A woman was playing some VR games with her husband, but while taking a 15-minute break, she decided to play a little bit of a game called First Encounters. After just playing mini-golf, she recenters herself in the middle of the room and does a boundary reset for the game. And also she does a space setup and rescans the room, so all objects are out of the way. However, when she starts playing the game, she gets completely spooked after seeing this.
Uy, ayun, no? Ano yun? Kasali yun?
A strange three-dimensional shaped figure can be seen in the room. The figure looks as though it's wearing a hooded cloak. Her husband was sitting in the kitchen at the time, and the figure is a lot taller than everybody else. This is also the first time it has happened, so it wouldn't make sense for it to be due to the room spacing, as she arranges the setup the same way every time. Creeped out by this, she immediately stopped playing the game and decided to take a break. Seeing as everything was set up properly, viewers could only conclude this was a ghost.
The closet.
The closet. On March the 4th.
Nakakatakot yung boses nito, no? Nakakatakot yung boses na ni Depths of Despair. Yun yung pa isa na nagdadala dito sa video niya eh. Sa mga video niya actually. Na pag napapanood ko, nakakatakot talaga.
Of 2025, a man named Adam can be seen standing in his room along with his sister, both terrified after noticing something disturbing within the closet.
Ano yun?
Watch closely.
Nako. Weird ng mukha.
Parte ahí por la... ¿Será que me acerco?
Sí.
Ni se ve.
The two siblings stay far back as they observe what looks like a pale face lurking inside the closet, just staring at them, before the mirror door opens and the closet door closes on its
Ano yun?
own. Adam explains
Yung parang sa reflection na. Tingnan nyo ito oh. Ano to?
of what looks like a pale face lurking inside the closet, just staring at them,
Ay no,
before the mirror
may lumabas. Ano kaya to? Di ba dapat kung reflection siya, nandito siya sa unahan. Nako. Kahipin ito
door opens and the closet door closes on its own. Adam explains that he has been afraid to go near the closet ever since then. Real ghost or not, I'll let you be the judge. A dark past. A man named Ragausu works as a security guard and does late night shifts for a school somewhere in Argentina. He often finds
Late night
himself
shift.
working late alone patrolling
Legit
the
yan, legit.
premises. And for a while now, he has been experiencing strange paranormal phenomena. He says that because the school is located some distance away from the city, and there aren't many buildings around it, many strange people and cultists would sneak in at night and use it for rituals and other purposes. The building itself is also very old with a tragic history of things happening. In 1970, a 15-year-old student had an abortion in the school bathroom, resulting in
Multo.
her and the baby passing away. In the 1980s, another boy lost his life on school grounds while alone during out-of-school hours. In 1990, the school didn't have any running water and used to get it from a well, and another girl fell in and lost her life. Later on, they attempted to build an altar for the Virgin Mary on site, and the first bricklayer suddenly passed away due to cardiac arrest. Even stranger is that the person who replaced him also met the same fate, along with one of the teachers and a custodian.
Pakaisin ang
On
ilaw
one night, while live streaming the strange events and patrolling the school grounds, he captures something chilling.
Oh, live
Watch
to
closely.
Live daw to live.
Y aquí en la escuela cuando empiezan a ladrar los perros así a llorar. Ah, visto. Ahí empieza a joder, como a golpear. Todas las noches hace lo mismo.
Uy, bumukas mag-isa. Ang liwanag na yun. Saan galing yan?
¿Qué pasa? Tempranito empiezan a hinchar las pelotas.
Aggressive banging can be heard before a door slams open by itself, but when he goes to check, there's nobody there. After this, he goes over to another room to rest for a moment before heading back out, when this happens.
Uy. Ayun, kahipin
One of
ito
the locker doors opens by itself, and then a light somewhere goes out. On another night, while examining the bathrooms and cubicles, he has an utterly terrifying experience.
Uy. Nako.
A girl's voice can
Tay
be
tayo
heard
dyan,
inside
no?
the bathroom before the door suddenly slams shut all on its own, completely freezing the security guard with fear. He believes this is the voice of the student who took her life in the bathroom, and in another live stream he sees what he believes is her face.
Ayun no. So live to
Unfortunately, this one is just a snippet from the
Live
live
to,
stream that was noticed later on by a viewer, so there is no footage. But as you can see, a terrifying pale face of a girl can be seen clearly in the window just watching him. Now what makes Regalzo's footage all the more compelling is the fact that everything he films is captured on live stream. So just how far does this school's dark past go? As always, leave your thoughts on this one down in the comments.
number 1.
FaceTime. A woman named Rosalind was FaceTiming her boyfriend just having a regular chat when something horrifying is captured.
Ito yung kay Goosebumps. Oy, ayun no.
While talking to her boyfriend, Rosalind's hair suddenly moves up on its own as if it was literally being grabbed by someone.
Tingnan niyo yung reaction nung kausap niya. Excuse me, sorry. Yung reaction ng mukha nung kausap niya, gulat na gulat. Diba? So, ibig sabihin, talagang hindi to pineke, walang kahit anong fake dito. Kung totoong totoo to.
They both react in shock as they are unable to explain what happened. And when she turns around, there's nobody there. You can also see her face is resting on her hands within the covers.
Whatever was messing with my hair, it was messing with my hair from the back. Like up here, like grabbing like a handful, like doing this number. My hands, I'll show you how I was laying. I was laying right here, just like this. I'm on my side, guys. I'm on my side. My hand is right here. The other hand is under here. That is my cat Pickles. Get on here. I'm laying like this. My hands are on the blanket. My other hand right here. And whatever it was, you can see me laying like this. And whatever it was, I was messing with my hair from back here.
Kung kamay nga naman daw niya yun, makikita nga naman na ginalaw niya talaga yung kamay niya. Pero doon sa video nung kanina pinanood natin, wala talagang, hindi niya naigalaw yung kamay niya. Kumbaga yung buhok kusang tumaas na may ibang nagpagalaw.
Is we were recording simply because my husband seen my hair do it the first time, and he was like, your hair is moving, and at first I was like, no it's not, like I couldn't feel it, and he's like, yes it is, and he started recording, and neither him or I was expecting it to do it again, because I thought he was getting crazy.
She explains that her uncle passed away some time ago, and when he was alive he used to play with her hair just like how it was in the video.
Baka yung uncle
Could
niya
it be
yan.
her uncle visiting her from the afterlife? Let me know.
Baka
If
nga
you
yung
are ready
uncle
for
niya.
another one, check out this.
Baka nga yung uncle niya yun, yung namatay. Binibisita siya o dinadalaw siya. So yun, ang ganda nito Depths of Despair. Subscribe kayo dito. Pakaganda ng mga video nito. So yun, tapos tayo sa panonood. Thank you po sa pagsama. And by the way, subscribe din kayo sa akin channel na Master Renz. Para lagi tayo magkasama sa panonood. Thank you so much po sa pagsama. Ingat po kayo palagi.